Hi everyone, I wanted to pop in here and talk about our albums. I've had quite a few of you purchase some over the last couple of weeks, and I wanted to walk you through the best way to put your page protectors into the albums. And then also I wanted to talk to you about the spine expanders, and I've got them right here. They are temporarily out of stock right now, but they come in a package of 10. If I am looking correctly, yes, they come in a package of 10 and they're stuck together. And so all you have to do is just bend these back and forth a couple of times and you'll kind of hear it kind of break. And then you just pull them apart ever so gently, just like this. And then you've now doubled your spine expanders, and now you've got 20 instead of 10. And so I want to walk you through how I actually put them into my albums. And if you have never looked at our albums, they are on page 102 in the current catalog, and they're available in both a postbound as well as a D-ring. And I'm going to show you both styles and how I use them, because I actually use both of them and I love them. And then I wanted to also bring your attention to the label holders. Sadly, those have been retired and are no longer available. So I apologize if you have been using these on your albums. They are retired. And then I also wanted to bring your attention on page 104 that design 1 in the 12 by 12 style has been retired, as well as design 4 has been retired, but you'll still be able to get design 2 and then of course our regular 12 by 12. And something that's new that we brought out for those of you that use a strap hinge album, we sell our fabulous high quality patented page protectors for strap hinge. And we just came out with a design 1 for strap hinge in the Pocket Plus. And they have that opening right there for the strap hinge at the top and at the bottom. And you get 10 to a package, and you can put a photo on the front and back, which will allow you to get basically what, 10 times 2. I can't even do the math, you guys. I'm so sorry. My brain is fried. 30 pictures, 60 pictures total into your album without actually having to scrapbook them with these. So that is a really cool function. But I love our page protectors. And if you can see this, what makes ours so unique is this extra gutter that's right here. And that allows your pages to lay flat every time you open up your album. Let me do this without dropping anything. And it's so funny, Liz, that you would say that you have me in your contacts since your iPhone came out. And look at this page that I found of us. This was way back when. I need to put the date on this, but actually it's on my album. Hold on, whoops. I know I'm gonna drop this, so I'm gonna just lay it down. I actually labeled this. This was 2005, Liz, 2005. Oh my gosh, when we were part of MOPS together. Such good friends, and look at my fabulous pages. So I love, love, love our albums. You guys, I've used every album out there. I've used EK Success. I have used K & Company. I have used Fiskars. I have used some other really high quality products out there, and I go back to close to my heart. In fact, I started converting all of my old albums too close to my heart because, first of all, they are gorgeous. They are a full leather. They are super high quality. They are so beautiful. And what makes our page protectors and our albums so unique is that every time you open up your page, no matter if you're at the beginning, if you're at the middle, or if you're near the end, it always lays flat. And the reason for that is because of our page protector with that unique extra gutter right there that allows the page protector to bend and still lay flat when it's in your album. So if you've never tried the Close to My Heart albums, I would highly encourage you to give them a try. They are beautiful, and if you're spending a lot of money creating these fabulous, gorgeous pages that you want to last a lifetime, why not put them in an album that deserves those beautiful projects and will allow them to stay nice and protected for years and generations to come. And I love when you stand our albums up, they are straight and they don't buckle. They don't, you don't get that alligator effect. I highly recommend that you stay within the 25 pages that come in the value pack. Right here, this is our 25-page top-loading value pack. We offer it for strap hinge. We offer it the side as well as top-loading. So if you prefer to load your pages from the side, you can get those in a side loading as well. And again, they are located on page 104. So we have the side load value pack, we have the strap side load value pack, and then we also have the top loading value pack. And where is my top loading? Here he is. Top loading value pack is all the way down here at the bottom. Okay. And one other thing that I wanted to share with you before I show you how to actually put the album together is I wanted to show you what it looks like when you overfill your album, which I have done purposefully so that you can see what happens when you put too many pages in here. And this is the D-ring binder, and I absolutely love my D-ring binder, but I need to put half of these pages into another regular album or another D-ring. And you can see that my binder is actually starting to crack because I've overfilled it. And it's got this alligator mouth on it. So it really, I'm putting too much stress on the spine and I'm putting too much stress on my album. So you really do not want to overfill them, okay? 25 pages is the max. And if you have a lot of embellishments and a lot of extra pages in it like I do in this particular album, I have a ton of not only flip-flaps, whoops, and you can see that it even is putting too much pressure on the actual clip itself right here. And so it's not, it doesn't even want to stay shut. So this is one of my projects. I am going to get all these extra pages out of here so that I can not have to deal with this every time. But I have these fabulous Story by Stacy, the extended story. I have those in here. And then I also have tons and tons of flip-flaps. I hope that you can see this okay. I have tons of flip-flaps. I have tons of Pocket Plus in this particular album. And so that's why it is imperative that I take the pressure off of these rings, take the pressure off of the spine, and break this book up so that there are not so many pages in here. But I wanted to give you an example of what happens when you overfill your book. It's not good. It really, they're meant to stand up on a bookshelf next to each other and have the spines be equal. That was the whole purpose why they created the D-ring books and the postbound. They wanted them to be equal. And you can see right here at the very end that my D-ring is a little bit longer than just a hair, a little bit longer in length. And I'm sorry, you probably can't see it. Let me just see if I can do it this way. I'm trying to do all of this in my small little space. But anyway, this is what they look like side by side. So I want to show you, I'm going to put these down on the ground. This is the navy postbound, and then this is the navy D-ring. And when you put this together, these spines will equal the 2 inches and they will look even. And even though, like I said, this one is just a little bit longer, the beautiful thing is when you're putting it on your bookcase, they will look equal over here on this side. So I want to walk you through how to take your book apart and how to put those page protectors in. And this is one of my older books, The newer ones actually have these really nice posts. If you can see on here, they don't have the screws anymore. This thing pops up and they twist so much easier. So I love the newer style albums, but I'm just showing you one that I just grabbed because I knew it had pages in it and I could quickly walk you through how to get your screws out, the backings of them, and how to put your book together. Okay, so let me just move this over here so that you can see it. And I'm going to grab my little things, and I'm just going to make sure that those posts are screwed down. We don't sell extenders anymore, which is nice. You don't have to worry about cramming too many pages into your books. I'm going to just hold this really quick and just squeeze that so that it still stays on. But what I do, and I was telling Gail this afternoon when I ran into her, and I told her I was going to make this video for her and Barb and Lynn, who had just purchased some albums, and I love our albums, you guys, so I want to make sure that everybody knows how to do this. But when you are putting your book together, here, we're just going to start from scratch. And I'll pull out all of these old ones as they fall onto the ground. Okay, I wanted to be a little bit more organized than I am, so just give me a little bit of grace here. My intent was good, but the organization not so good. So when you put together your books, you're going to unscrew them. I'm going to even show you from the very beginning how to get your spine, get your back cover of your spine put together. So this is what your book looks like. It's all taken apart. You've got your 1-inch posts and screws. I always put this one at the very beginning of my book. I want this one over here on this side, okay? Because I'm never going to have to do that again. And then what I do is I take a spine expander and I stick it down because I want that to be the very first thing that my pages touch. And then I'm going to grab 3 pages and I'm going to put them together. And then I'm going to take a spine expander as I fling them across my table, and I'm going to put another one in. And then I'm going to grab 3 more pages, and I'm going to put them in the book. And you can put a spine expander in between every single page if you want, but it is not necessary. I've done that in some of my books, and it truly, it's not necessary. And that way you can expand the life of your spines, those spine expanders. So I'm just putting in a page. Every 3 pages, I'm doing a spine expander, okay? And I've got some pages that I need to fill in here, which I'm sure I will do. And here we go. We're getting near the end. Just like that. And I still have some room to put a few more pages in here, but I'm going to just show you how to close it up now. So I put one last spine expander on here, and hopefully without hitting the camera, I can show you how to very easily line this up, just like so. Grab these little screws, and you are going to screw them on. And like I said, the new ones are way easier. You don't have to worry about getting a quarter out to unlatch that. This is the last one. Just make sure that you line it up so that the threads meet and you don't strip them. And then there you go. The last step is to put your spine cover on. And what I like to do is I like to just open it up, kind of stretch it out a little bit with my fingers. And then I'll take this, I'll push it down on one side. I will kind of buckle it a little bit. And then I will gently feed it in to the other side. And that is all there is to it. And then you'll see how beautiful those spine expanders compress the spine so that no matter where you open up your album, it is always going to lay flat. And that, my friends, is why I love our albums. So if you have any questions about our albums, the spine expanders, I will let people know when these come back in stock. They are coming back. They are not being retired. Just let me know in the comments below and I will put you on a list for when the spine expanders come back. But I hope this was helpful and showed you not only why you want to get our page protectors, but also our fabulous albums and the various options that you have for them, be it a post-bound, which is this one, this is called the post-bound album, or a D-ring. They both are equally beautiful and I have enjoyed all of mine. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope this was helpful.